Governor Bello Matawale of Zamfara State has warned Mahdi Aliyu, his deputy, not to dare him. There has been a cold war between the duo since Matawale defected from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressive Congress (APC). While all the senators, House of Representative members, and state lawmakers jumped ship with Matawale, Aliyu has remained with the PDP. To test his popularity, Aliyu organized a rally last week. The timing of the rally had sparked an outrage as Zamfara had recorded fresh killings around the period. The supporters of the deputy governor have argued that the APC also held a mega rally in the state when Matawale joined them. However, the Zamfara House of Assembly has summoned Aliyu over the rally. The action of the state lawmakers had forged suspicion on the plot to impeach Aliyu. In an interview with DW Hausa Service on Saturday, Matawale said he would not tolerate any act of disrespect from his deputy. I just read about the impeachment plan and called someone for clarification who told me that they will not accept it from the deputy governor to be organizing rallies when people are being killed, he said. As governor of the state, I promise to work together with the deputy governor, irrespective of our political affiliations, but I won't tolerate disrespectful attitude from him. I won't join issues with him, but if he dares me, I will give him the treatment he deserves, the governor said. We all agreed to halt any political rally welcoming politicians into the state since we lost some of our supporters while welcoming us. The deputy governor should have notified me of whatever he planned to do. Being of different political parties does not mean I'm no longer his boss. Since the defection, he has stopped associating with me. Politics is a game of interest. Wow, this one is serious, Governor Matawale, but the language is used in here is quite surprising. I will deal with my deputy if he dares me. So what sort of dealing is that like? Is he going to flog him like a school student? I'm going to deal with him. APC. Now he's joined a new party and is now beginning to sound like President Muhammadu Buhari. You know, when this agitation were going on, they are still going on. We recall the kind of speech President Muhammadu Buhari used that I will treat them in the language they understand when he was referring to IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra. This is now sounding like President Muhammadu Buhari. Matawale has just joined the All Progressive Congress and he's saying it openly that if his deputy dares him, he's going to deal with him. Really, really shocking, really surprising. Politics in Nigeria, we can't really trust all of these governors. And Matawale was stating that the reason he joined APC was that so that they can actually end insecurity in the state. That goes to tell us that APC, they are the ones sponsoring the insecurity because that's it's not meant to come out. So you mean that it's only APC governors that their state will be safe? Then other states, they will send their terrorists or their bandits and Fulani headsmen to be terrorizing other states. You know, he was criticized for that statement, for ever using that statement at all, that he joined APC, that now that he's joined APC, the insecurity issue in his state will cease. But we know that that has not been the case. That has not been the case at all. And on the other hand, we know that PDP have been, it's now official, they've taken it further, they've taken a step further that they've gone to court that Matawale has to resign because their argument is that PDP won the election, not Matawale. So now that Matawale has left, PDP is still in power. They believe that PDP is still in power. Well, after Matawale's defection, most House of Assembly members, reps, a lot of them, a lot of lawmakers, they all moved with Matawale. We can see that these guys, they are bought over. They don't have conscience because APC as a ruling party, we know very well that APC has failed Nigerians seriously. If we look at the whole country, there's nothing we can say, no good work that we can attribute to APC that, wow, APC has done this or APC is doing this or APC is changing this. It's all about their personal interest. And even the governors that are moving over, is such a shame that in this particular time, Buhari's administration has not been able to even deal with agitations. He's been told that, you know what, rather than use force, why not use negotiation? Negotiate with these agitators, negotiate with them, have consultations, have talks. That is how things are done, not with force. Not with force. He's celebrating the rearrest of Nnamdi Kanu as though that is some form of victory. Is that the victory over the fight against insecurity? If you are celebrating that, wow, we've wiped out Boko Haram. They've been cleared out. All of the bandits in the forest. The forests are all cleared. All the bandits have been sent packing. They are all arrested, or they are in custody or something. Fulani headsmen, they've been told what to do. The ones who are terrorizing and attacking innocent farmers. If that is what you are celebrating, if you are celebrating that victory, it will be understood. But this one is shocking. That was why Benue State Governor told him that this is a misplaced priority. Chasing Nnamdi Kanu, chasing Sunday Igboho, as though these are the people kidnapping citizens or making life unbearable for indigenes. Very well, we know that is not the case. The reverse is the case. Fulani headsmen, they are the ones terrorizing our communities. Such a shame that in the midst of all of this chaos in Buhari's administration, Buhari's incapacitation, Buhari's incompetence, they are moving over, and the shameful reason they are giving is that because of Buhari's developmental stride. Well, politics is a game of interest. You can't hold anyone from decamping. But right now, it's not, maybe Matawale is so disappointed that everyone decamped with him, but his deputy did not move with him. His deputy refused to move with him. And PDP revealed that the reason Matawale defected was because he could not stand the pressure from APC. He couldn't stand the pressure. When series of attacks were going on in Zamfara State, President Muhammadu Buhari summoned him to come and explain what is going on and all of that. But we know very well with Matawale's statement that APC is actually sponsoring insecurity, because he's just joined APC. Now he believes that insecurity will end in his state. But his deputy doesn't see it that way. His deputy did not decamp with him. His deputy still remained with PDP. So that's quite surprising. Definitely, we know the deputy will not be loyal to him anymore. They are not of the same party, and that is giving him a tough one, where he has come out with this statement that I will deal with him if he does dare me. The first step that the deputy took was to organize a rally last week. And Matawale is stating that if you have any plans, if you need to do anything, I'm still your boss, regardless of our party affiliations. We need to be working together. But that is really, really hard. He should have thought about that before the campaign, or maybe he should have really, really thought about how this will play out, because now that both of them are on the same they are on opposite sides. APC, the ruling party, PDP, the opposition, is always going to be opposition. His deputy is always going to kick against him and against his policies. Well, we'll find out what sort of dealing, and if the deputy is going to dare him again. And like I said, Matawale is beginning to sound like President Muhammadu Buhari. Well, guys, let's hear your thought down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.